Some of y'all probably don't know who Florida is. Probably showing my age. Florida State University in Tallahassee, Florida. So their graduation rate is 82%. That's pretty good. The midpoint for four-year colleges is 58%. So they're way above. You have a higher chance than normal, of graduating from this college. The average annual cost, let's make sure, excuse me, the average annual cost is $10,000, pretty much $11,000. They said the midpoint for four-year colleges, according to the Department of Education scorecard, they said the midpoint is 20,000 pretty much. So you're saving about $9,000 if you go to this school, what you're looking at and what you're doing, which is understandable. So if you go to Florida State University, and what I do to save me time when I'm researching a school, that's why I'm doing this with you all at the end. You're gonna say Florida State University, tuition. You're gonna just say tuition. That's all you're gonna say, tuition. And then don't go off the Google. Do not go off based on Google. You're going to be so confused. Go to the actual school website and do tuition and fees because that's the actual price. And then what it does, it shows you their main campus price. Like right now I'm looking at their main campus price. When we get better equipment, like better screening, I can show you what I'm looking at. Their main campus undergraduate price is $200 for in-state is $215.55. So once again, $215.55. So what I usually do, if you're going to be a full-time student, right? 3, 6, 9, 12, right? That's going to be times 12, right? Usually you taking 3 credit hours, 3 per credit hour. And then it might be 4 if you got a lab, if you're medical, but usually it's 3. So you're going to do 215.55 times 12, right? And then what's that? You're just going to put in the calculator, 215.55 times 12. You're looking at 2586. And what I would say, you're looking at 2587 once you round it. You're looking at 2587 for your fall semester with tuition alone. That does not include room and board, meal plans. That's not a bad price for the school. Undergraduate, main campus. Now you stay off campus, even better. You're looking at 2587. And then you just do, remember you got to factor in fall and spring. So in this case, don't confuse yourself. Fall and spring, you just add another 2587 or you can times 2. I'm going to keep it simple this time. I'm going to just add that same thing again. I'm a safety person sometimes. 2587 plus 2587. Then you just do 51.74. And that's how much you're looking at for 2 semesters at Florida State. And I'm going strictly off their website. The scorecard was giving me a little confusion because they were like, oh, based on your family income, they factoring in the financial aid and all that. I'm not a financial aid specialist. When I get my financial aid guy, he can break this down and let me know. Then I can learn from that, right? But right now, I'm going to go do it my way and how I calculate it. And then if I do got some financial aid that's going to take care of it, great. I'm looking at a cheaper price. So, and then if you don't understand the scorecard yourself, like me, I don't fully understand it. I understand certain parts of it. Go to a financial advisor in the school, save this and bookmark it and take it to them and say, hey, can you break this down for me? And then they can break it down for you. They did say though, after you graduate, they said 22% of students receive student loans. They said typically after college, students bag in $18,000 in student loan debt. This is on the scorecard, Department of Education, public record. And so you looking at typically paying back $191 a month. Now imagine if you got to pay a car note, car insurance, that, what else? Rent. I don't need no bills. The goal is to get it. The goal is to strive for a debt-free degree. Minimize as much as loans as you can, because they're talking about the median earnings, and I feel like they're talking about what somebody is gonna make when they leave the institution. So I guess they're saying, off my general knowledge real quick, financial aid students who enter the school after 10 years are making $61,000 a year on average at Florida State, supposedly. But or 62 if you round it. They have a 25% acceptance rate. You have a 25% chance of getting into this school. That is crazy. I would do the articulation agreement. I would bridge into this school. Easy. 25% chance of getting in. That's hard. But that's it. That's Florida State University. We done. Debt-free degree. They sell brain debt, but we ain't.